Hi everyone, welcome to Joyce's Creative Corner. We'll jump straight into what's in our scrapbooking kit. First will be just white base paper, cardstock. Then we have 8 double-sided papers. And getting there. And that's the last one. 8 double-sided paper, and we have 2 fussy cut sheets, which are these ones, and we have some twine. So that's our kit. For the first few orders of our kit, there is an extra sheet in there, which is a gift, as we have a few leftovers, and it's this one here, but whether there will be one in your kit or not, it's a surprise. That's it. That is what we are using today, and we are going to be making a double page layout. Let's see if it's in screen. Here we go. So I've got my 3 photos. It's a fishing camping trip, and that looks pretty good. Very, very good, I think. I quite like how it came out. So I'll put the video on how I did it, and we go from there. Bye for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the left page first and get that going. So I'm going to use a white as a base. I might need to go out a little bit more for this one. Let's see if I can do that. Okay. Obviously my camera is set up for making cards. So we're going to work on the left. So I've cut all my circles, find them all, and then I have my other ones. I'm just going to remove the zip strips on those ones. So I want it to look like that, and then that one on top there. I think this circle might be a little bit too big. There we go. And then this one on top of this one. So that's what my circles are going to be looking like. And then on the center here, we can leave it with a white base, or you can use one of the leftovers, the inserts from the other pages, and pop it under there. So you could go, you can pick any one of them. I picked this one because it's nice and bright and you'll see it, and you could go like that. Depends on what you would like to do. I'm going to get my cutter and remove my blade. Very important. Then I will get my pencil, which I do have a few around here, but I want one that's very sharp. Beautiful. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my paper at the 2-inch mark. And if you can see my line there at 2 inches, I'm just going to mark at 2 inches. And then I'm going to go around and do it all in 4 pages. You're not going to see this, so it's not a big deal. I'm not going to even bother deleting the marks afterwards, because it is my base page and you will not see it at all. And the last one is here. What that is doing is giving me an 8-inch by 8-inch insert, which tells me where I need to glue these papers. Literally in there. Now, if you're going to leave it white, just go ahead and start placing your papers. Make sure you place them in the correct order. And if you're not going to leave them white, place your circle first. Okay. I have decided to use this one, which is out of the stripy paper. I'm going to use this side, and I'm going to glue it down here. Now this is my base, so all you will see is a circle inside of that. I have already worked out my layers, how I want my layers to be, so there will be my, and I'm gonna turn them upside down, so that way I'm gonna pick them up one at a time and put them aside. So that will go on top. Before it goes on top, I'm going to distress the edges. Just the internal edges, not the external, because you won't see the external on these ones. And it doesn't have to be huge, just a little bit. So that way they don't look all nice and crispy. That's pretty good. And I'm gonna put it up a little bit. I like it to stand out. Again, if I rip it, I'm not too worried about it. Yep, I like it. And it's being an 8, we've cut it 8 inch by 8 inch, and then the circle on the inside. Now, if you purchase the kit to make at home, this will come to you already cut. It is easier for me to put it through my machine and cut it. Now, if you don't like the side that I have picked, they are beautiful papers. You can just, you know, if you really wanted to, you could have used this side. I'm using that side. And I put it in my 8-inch square. Obviously my 8-inch square is a bit off. That's okay. The good thing about being distressed is if you're a little bit off, you won't notice it. Now, again, you can go this side, but I like that side better. So I'm going to distress this side.
All my time I'm waiting you to answer the phone. Nothing seems to happen, but the last stage is gone. I hope somewhere your voice promises less and us more, but still my pillow's on the floor. Anyone could say that we are never assured, for things we're dreaming of are always out of the store. Pages, a lot of pages to forget, I'm so bored to say. Call me if you need a hand. Did you ever think I'm a friend? Everything will come to an end. It's so complicated to let go.
The next part of the video is I would like a banner to go across here. So what I like to do is use this paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to remove my zip strip. Put that one aside. There's some nice saying that we might or might not use. So the thing I'm gonna do is go straight there so that I have a straight piece of paper instead of an L-shaped. Beautiful. Then I'm going to check how big it's mine. So whatever it is, just divide it by 2. Beautiful. This is what we're gonna have 2 of these. I'm gonna put one aside for my next page, and this one I want here, but as you can see it's going to cover my circle. So to fix that, we're going to go and find a circle that we cut out of here. Oh, you're not on screen, that's why you can't see me. Beautiful. So I want to put this one down here. It's going to cover my circle. So what I know is that this circle fits perfectly in there. So all I need is just pop it on top, get a pencil, mark approximately where I want to cut it. Now it doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to distress it. So if you can see my pencil marks, they're very, very rough. And then I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to give it a little slice. Remove my circle and distress it. before we go any further, I'm going to measure that it fits underneath there. And it's telling me that Tintin wants to help. You are a nuisance. It is not dinner time yet. In fact, it's not even lunchtime yet. So that fits in there. Just give it a little bit more like this end. Now you can do this before you glue this one down, and that will give you a perfect circle. But otherwise, that is close enough. Now to make it even harder, that looks good, but that looks even better. So we get that at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to get my circle. I'm going to pop that there, get my circle, pop it here, and decide, yes, that looks better than the other one. So I'm going to go here, cut it there. Now you can go as much as you want, or as high as you want, or as low as you want. You can leave it like we had it originally down there. I think that will look even better. Yeah, I think it will. Much, much better. Okay, so I'm going to give it a little distress. Again, watch out because this is thin here. So as you're distressing, it could break. If it does, we'll just glue it down at the end of the day, so it's not a big deal. Let's see how it looks now. It looks even better. Look at that. So that way we have this pattern, then the pattern down here, and a little bit of the blue dotty ones still coming through. I think I quite like that. The other question I have to myself, obviously, is, am I happy with a straight line? And the answer is yes. Is it straight enough? Yes. Good. So I'm just going to go and I'm going to glue it down. And as always, I'm going to glue around it just in case I want to tuck things on top or underneath it. Then I've got that little bit of space that I can. Go back there. Look at that. Because what I want to do with the next page then, just very quickly, is pop this one next to it and pop that long one we cut off right there. And that will be our following through page. I think that will look quite cute. So let's go back to this one first. I have cut some white paper to imitate my photos so that I know approximately what I would like. That would be a 6x4 photo. So you can put two 6x4s next to each other. Or the way I like it, so that I don't lose too much of this design, is a 6x4 and a 3x4. And then I'll put my other 6x4s on my other page. If you have a large 5x7, I would just put a 5x7 there and just no other photos. It just depends how many photos you want on your layout. Next, I want to make my photos. Now,
This ain't the way it's supposed to be, and you know I wouldn't do that to you. You know I wouldn't treat you that way. No, I've been running, can't catch up. Oh love, what I won't do. Oh, you got me chasing waterfall. Oh, you got me chasing waterfall. All of the times I've been.
so for our second page, I'm going to remove the zip strip, obviously. And I'm going to decide which way I want it to look. I like that dark area to be at the top. just my own preference. Okay, then I'm going to glue that one down. I'm going to distress it a tiny little bit only because I haven't done any distressing on the other one. And if I bring it back, I will give it a little bit of a height. It will be good if I press the record button. So I'm going to put this one down here. Before I do, I'm going to give it a little bit of just a little bit of rising with my finger. Nothing major. I don't want it a full distress because I haven't distressed the other one. And I'm going to glue it here at about the same height as I have it on the other page. A little bit of glue. And again, I'm not going too close just in case I want to tuck things in. At this stage, I don't know. Excellent. And I'm quite happy with that. And if it comes down to it, I can even give it a little bit of a lift over here. And I will do the same on the other page, obviously. Okay, so we're up to this part. We've got our two base done. We've got our photos matted. I actually want to mat them again, and I'm humming and ahhing which one to mat with. We've got this one, which is our fussy cutter sheet. Now, if you're going to make it into a Christmas layout, fussy cut these, pop it in, and it'll look fantastic. But I'm not going to make it into a Christmas layout. So I am actually going to cut some more photo mats out of it, I think. Yep, I think I'm going to do that.
Shadows are calling, the curtain is drawn. How far we have fallen, I'm out on the run. Live in the violence, die by the sword. Deep in the fire, that's where darkness is gone. Haunting my dreams.
So I've done all my fussy cutting and I've placed them around the layout how I think I might want them. Then I got a couple of zip strips and I'm thinking about gluing one there and the other one just about what, an inch and a bit away from it. I turn it over so that it goes, when it hits there, it'll be black and white. I think I quite like that. So I'm gonna mark it there with a pencil. Actually, you know what? I might just cut it straight away. One was there. And that one was there. And what I'm gonna do is glue it right down. Before I do that, I'll get my distresser, which I had right here. There it is. And I'm just going to do the bottom very carefully because it's so small I can barely hold it. And then the top of that one. So the bottom of one, the top of the other. And if that doesn't work, which it doesn't look like it's going to work here because it is that small, what I'm going to do, I will show you. I will glue it pretty much down the bottom of this one. When I put it down, I'm going to put it right on the corner there. Not on the corner, sorry, right on the side there. make sure it's nice and straight, or as straight as it's going to be. And then with my fingernails, I'm going to pull it up a little. So it does look like it's distressed. And then with this one, I'm going to put my glue down at this end. Again, put it right, bump it right up next to it. And then I'm going to lift that and make it look as if it's been distressed. Now, I'm going to put my two pages next to each other because I like my pages to match. If they don't match by a couple of mils, it's not a big deal. Like here, down here, there's a couple of mil difference. You won't see it once they're on the layout. But if you misalign them by a lot, you will see it on the layout, obviously. Yeah, you know, that one goes there. Straight as I can make it. And then lift it. And then finally, this little one. There. And then lift it. And I like how it's black and white and then it changes. Okay, so next one. Now, this is how I have it pretty much coming down. We've got a few fishies. I think I might have lost a fish. There we go. Come back here. Okay. I think I might start from this side of the page and work my way this way. So I've got my trees. I fussy cut them. I do like to give them a little bit of a dimension so they're not off stuck flat on my page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them a little bit of dimension that way. And then this is just some white cardstock. It's quite thick cardstock. So I'm just going to cut some strips. You can use foam tape in this situation if you want to. I prefer to use my scrap paper. It doesn't cost me anything. And I don't have to throw it away then. So if you do it my way though, make sure you don't, or even if you use foam tape, you don't go over that. That's all hidden. Getting my hot glue ready there. Thinking that would be too long, and it is.
Hide away, hide away, hide away, hide away. I see it all in technicolor, watch it back like a movie under a painted sky.
And what I'm going to do is it's gonna hurt. So I'm going to put a little piece of hot glue there, and then I'm gonna put it my fishing rod. Fishing rod, yes. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. Look at that. My fishing rod's got string now. Excellent. And then I'm gonna cut it there, and I'm gonna do the same with the other fishing rod. So I'm gonna pop a little bit there, and then I'm gonna put my string to it. Hold it, and you probably didn't see that, and chop. Okay. So we have 2 fishing rods with strings on them. So that means we can have one going this way. Now I'm not going to attach it down because my photos are not down. So if I was to glue it down, you wouldn't be able to put your photo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave them nice and free. Just going to twist that until where I want it. And I'm going to remove that glue because I don't want the fishing rod attached to the photo. Fishing rod comes over here. That is all nice and free. Oh, that didn't stick down very well. Let me just throw some glue down there. Did you stick? Yes, that one stuck. Okay, that was stuck. So, fishing rod stuck there. I want it to come back here with the fishy in its mouth. But before I do that, I'm going to get my other fishing rod because that one is going to overlap there. And we're going to have 2 fishes there. So I want it stuck there. I'm going to glue this part down. Out there. And then I'm going to go ahead, glue my fish to my line. And I'm going to do the other fish to this line. Now, if you're worried on how it looks at the back, you will have a hot glue spot. You can double it up with some plain paper. Because it's a scrapbooking layout, I'm not worried about that at all. I'm going to leave it like that. Nice and free fishes for now, and we'll deal with those later. Now, these ones I do want to put here. That's the sauce for cooking our fish with the fire. That's going to burn down our tent. And that's the bait for catching the fish, not to be confused with the sauce, otherwise you'll taste yucky. And the worms, which if we eat them, well, I haven't tried them, so I'm not sure what worms are like. Okay, just a gentle hold while the glue dries. Once the hot glue is dry, they won't move. Don't press too hard, you do not want flat bottles. Now, we're going to move up. See if you can see it, yes you can, to the boat. Now, our boat is going to need some shape. Again, you can use a shaping tool, a pencil, a pen, your fingers, lots and lots of things you can use. I will put a whole heap of hot glue in here, and it's nice and hot, so I will watch my fingers this time. And I'm going to pop it right there. Hold it slightly while it adheres. Now, this is where I am going to be using my twine, and I'm going to make I had my scissors. There were, oh, there. I'm going to make some fishing line. 2 nice long fishing lines. One, I wanted to come from that boat over to this page and down this way. So what we need to do is, well, first of all, cut it into 2 pieces and we're going to glue it. Now, I have dries clear glue, so I can use as much glue as I want, and once it dries, you won't see it. I'll put a little bit more there, make sure it sticks down. They are not going to move now. So I'm going to put my fish here and it will look like it's been caught on the line. So I'm going to give my fish a bit of shape. I don't like flat fish. I'm going to pop him right there. Now I'm going to use hot glue to hold him down, but I'm going to make sure that my mouth is next to his fishing line. So, make sure you don't put it over your photo, unless you already have your photo down. If you've got your photo down, it won't be an issue. But if you're going to cover this part, you won't be able to put your photo in. Okay. So when it dries, he will move from there. Okay. Now I'm going to do the same on this side. Now, if you were smart in this situation, you will use a foam tape or some paper or something to make it nice and fat. I'm going to use my hot glue and get burnt. So here we go. That's his mouth there. A little fishy. And we cut him. Then I have these 2. That's my biggest, so I'll put him next over here. And I'm actually going to go over. Yep, I like it. And again, a little glue. I'm going to put my mouth right there. Now give it a few seconds to dry without pressing too hard. Now that's my last fishy that I have available. I don't think I have any others. I was thinking about sticking him down here. It kind of, let's see if we can go a little bit higher. I don't want him to get lost in all of that. So I'm going to stick him about there. So fishy, and I'm going to put him right there coming down the page. Okay. Really, really, really hot glue. Right here. I'm trying to cover the string that's over there. Okay. I think I mean, we still have 2 free fishes. If you want to, you can always make them a little bit smaller and glue them down. I'm going to keep mine nice and free, so they'll move around in the layout.
Barely breathing, don't let go. Hear the whispers, listen close. I know you've never strayed from the fold, but that's how freedom
It's a nice fussy cut sheet from Uniquely Creative. It looks like this. It will not be in the what's in your kit at the start of the video because it's not part of the kit, but I have it available here now. So I'm going to continue with my layout and continue embellishing it.
Burn your bridges, make your choice. Fight your demons, raise your voice. They're only silent if we're making noise. So let the battle begin. Bended knees and broken bones. A bleeding heart never bleeds alone. I am one of many cries. We are far from the ashes. Rise up, break the cage, be the lion. Be the storm, be the strike of the lightning. Rise with the dawn, rage like the sun. This is what we came for. Revolution.
You're the best. And then I'm going to go the same with gone fishing. We're almost done. Don't run out on me now. Gone fishing. And you're the best. Gone fishing, going away. I think that's where I'm going to stick that. Yeah, I'm going to stick it there actually. Slightly under. Yep, I think I'm going to go slightly under. It's too much under. Okay. I won't be putting any more on. I think this is perfect, all finished. And if you like the video, please let us know by liking, sharing, and subscribing. And that way we can continue making lots more videos. Bye for now, and we'll see you again next time.